Here's a quick look at IC docks, USB 3.0, or now they added eSATA drive docking station. This is the MB, as you can see up here, MB981U3S-1S series docking stations. Just recently came out. I had the previous model, forget what the model number was. Looks very similar to this, it just didn't have the eSATA port. So here's the box it comes in. Shows you a picture of the new interface on the back. There's eSATA. USB 3.0 is different on this one. It's going to be looking like the standard USB Type B port. Not sure why they went that route. Maybe it's cheaper. And then of course the DC in for the regular hard drives. I definitely liked the previous one. I actually recently had it go out on me after about a year of use. Really weird situation. It's because it worked fine. It was always at my desk, and it worked flawlessly. It was really fast. USB 3.0 is definitely very nice when you're dealing with this device. Becomes a really important tool in your IT tool inventory or what have you. So anyways, here's the side of the box. Supports USB plug and play, SATA hot swap, designed for 2.5, 3.5 inch hard drives, low profile, power adapter for maximum portability, backwards compatibility to USB 2.0 of course, USB 3 goes up to 5 gigabits per second, eSATA up to 3 gigabits per second. Toolless express hard drive installation. Let's go to the other side. Comes in the box, docking station, USB 3.0 cable, the AC adapter, the eSATA cable. Here is the top image of the docking station. Here it has two pieces of plastic that hinge to cover up the ports. The first one is for 2.5 inch drive. The second one is for the 3.5 inch drive. And when you place in the 2.5 inch drive, it just bends at the hinge for this piece of plastic. If you put it in 3.5, it bends that whole piece of plastic, including the 2.5, of course. The power button, you have it on. You have a toggle on and off switch for the power. Obviously, shut the power off when you're ready to remove the drive. And then just to the left of that, you have the easy hard drive eject button. Not really necessary for 2.5 inch, but definitely for 3.5. Helps out a little bit. Use it either way. Here is the rear specs that we already saw earlier. LED indicator. It's amber when the power is on. Amber flashing drive activity. So it's always going to be amber. It's not a warning light. Amber means solid on, amber flashing drive activity. Dimensions, weight. There's the UPC if you need that. Model number is right there again. And then just open up the box. You get a docking station user guide. Opening it up, tells you information about what you're supposed to retrieve into the box. The instruction manual, docking station, AC adapter, USB 3, eSATA cable, points out different parts. You got the 2-part dust cover on the top, hard drive, eject button, power button, seen all that stuff, how to insert the drive. Press the power button after you insert the drive. And then insert 3.5, how to insert 3.5, press the power button after you insert 3.5. Simple, don't really need it. All product specifications are subject to change based on the actual product description. We reserve the right to change or modify any product specification without notice. Not liable for any software, hard drive, or data stored within or interfacing with the iStock product which result in damage or malfunction. So they're just not responsible for the repairs or services if you accidentally lose data or whatnot with the iStock. Here's the docking station wrapped in plastic and some silica right there. Keep it nice and dry. Put that to the side for now. Flipping open the front. It's just a piece of cardboard, throw that away. Here's the USB 3.0 cable wrapped in plastic wire ties. eSATA with just a wire tie. AC adapter. And the AC specs on this, Probably hard to see. And it supports 220, 240, 100 through 240 exactly. And output is 12 volts, 2 amps. So try not to use this. If you wanted to kind of modify it to use it for a car, you might be able to just splice the cable and make a car adapter with it if for some reason you need it while you're highly mobile. So that could be possible, and obviously it'll just draw the 2 amps that it needs. There's a brand name K-Tech on the AC adapter if that matters later. I'm going to move the box out of the way and let's open up the docking station. It looks like there's a docking station. The 2 hinge, so that's 3.5 hinge, and then if I could fit, that's the 2.5 hinge for the dust cover. Eject button right there. IC dock on the front, and the ports on the back. This is a newer version, so I'm guessing they have newer, hopefully more reliable hardware in there. I mean, the other one did work flawlessly for 1 year, so kind of get your money's worth depending on how much you use it. I definitely use it a lot, so the amount of time that it saved me having a 3.0 docking station versus 2.0 was indispensable. It's definitely very handy, at least for me. But this one's not a removable version, just heads up. And again, the model number is MB981U3S-1S. So just FYI. And that's the docking station.